convinced that the tree we picked out was like 5 feet tall. It's like 7 feet tall. Here's Becca.
5'4" tree.
It's like
it's so big. It's not big. It's just tall.
Okay, so we had to get something small, like skinny, because we don't have a huge living room. Like, as you can see, it's not that big, and it has a lot of furniture in it. Usually we just do like a short tree, like a 4-foot tree. So this looks especially big because like usually it would be like they're up. But last year I wanted a real tree because I was like, our fake tree is looking kind of scruffy and like, so I went and got like a $35 fresh tree from Lowe's. And then this year I was like, I'm just going to do that again. And so I like texted the family that, and Juliana was like, but I want a tall tree. And I was like, I get that. So then I was like, does anybody want to contribute toward getting a tall tree? And let's just get like a faux tree so we can use it again. And then half the family was like, we're getting a fake tree. So I was like, okay, fine, let's just get a real tree.
Very well filled in trees.
Yeah,
too.
But it's a very nice tree. It was funny, I picked out the farm we went to specifically because it said they had Fraser firs. And it was more like a tree lot. They're just getting started, so they don't have any trees ready to cut. And we pull up and park and like walk up, and my sister's in-laws were there getting a tree too. It was just like so random. We're gonna decorate it tomorrow. I think it's a Fraser fir.
Okay. It smells like a Fraser fir.
I feel like if they hadn't cut it down, it would look more like bushy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks really nice.
It does look really nice.
They cut it really well.
Yeah. I feel like we might need to like...
The top needs some attention.
It needs a little trim, I think. Maybe like that top two should be like the same height. Because I have a star for it. Yeah. But I bought
the star
tinsel,
is like of this.
and I have a big spool of thin red ribbon. So
yes, we can tie
little bows all over it. It's are made by creaming butter and sugar.
Why do I now remember this about making chocolate?
I don't either.
This feels wrong.
It does. But I mean, it kind of makes sense. Because it's like a very oily dough. Okay. I started doing it wrong.
It's like regular contradicting like every year ever.
We only make these at Christmas time, so I'm not gonna hold myself to remembering exactly how to make these.
What was it? Snickerdoodles when we were really little, and we didn't read the recipe.
So you put all the
cinnamon
sugar
it all together because that's what we thought creaming meant.
Oh, okay.
So we melted all the butter and sugar together in a saucepan. And Lauren came in the middle of it and she was like, what are you doing? We're creaming butter and sugar.
See, but I'm really no better than that because I didn't even read the recipe. Take two.
I mean, in your defense, I did not question it either until I was like, okay, where did I put the cocoa?
Yeah, we should. Scientific fact that chocolate chunks are better than chocolate chip. The cookies have to chill for 2 hours. So while I wait for them to do that, I am going to wrap presents. I think there might be multiple presents in this package. Oh yes, there is. There are some things that I meant to cancel a subscription. I think I didn't pack those up with the gift. However, I think I'm just going to put this in the box because it pretty much fills it up. Let's actually secure this now. This one, I think I'm going to just do 12 days of Christmas fall because I have a lot of that, and this is a pretty big package. I guess now would be a good time to mention that this video is sponsored by The Illustrated Life, and they make these lovely wrapping papers, and you should buy them. I do often get questions from people who want to buy my wrapping paper about how to wrap bigger items, and the answer is you need 2 sheets. I was saying I don't want to tell you what I'm getting my family for Christmas, but I can tell you what I want to get for Christmas. The main thing on my wish list is a bathrobe. I want a terry cloth bathrobe for kind of like using instead of a towel. When we were at La Mirande in May, they had these big cozy cotton terry cloth robes, and it was so much nicer than a bath towel because either way you wrap a towel around yourself, you're not going to be completely dry and warm. Like either your shoulders are going to be cold or your legs are going to be cold. So I think that's going to really upgrade my life. I'm looking forward to getting it. This is so blown out. And then the other thing I mainly want is I got this set of hand creams that I'm asking for as a gift. They're the Taka ones. I think they have really pretty fragrances, and this bow is so small. Maybe I can... And those hand creams are formulated with coconut oil and shea butter, and I have found that shea butter is like the key ingredient to a good moisturizing hand cream. So that's mainly what I'm asking for my parents. But I did ask Becca for some coffee accessories. Okay, I feel like this lighting is maybe a little bit better. So now I get some natural light in the window. It's so gloomy outside though. There's like barely any. The other thing I asked for from Becca was one of those spheres that you chill and then brew your espresso over. I used the shaker when we were doing like a coffee shop at the retreat we went to this fall. We were like manning a coffee shop. And we made some shaken espressos in a shaker. And I swear it makes it taste better when you do that. It was really nice. So I'm excited to get one of those. And then a couple other things that I would like, but I don't know that I'm going to get. I'd kind of like a new highlighter. I'm not sure exactly which one I want, but I think I might ask for that from one of my other sisters. And last but certainly not least, I think I'd like to get a sunrise clock. I want to banish my phone from my room in 2025. I've been using it as my alarm for years, but I've just gotten into the terrible habit of picking up my phone first thing in the day and also staying up on it way too late at night, which means I have horrible sleep hygiene. And I think it would just be easier to fix that by getting rid of my phone in my room altogether and just charge it in the kitchen or something. But I still need an alarm because my sleep habits also are not such that I just wake up at a decent hour. I've been thinking about what the best sound to wake up, what the best ambiance to wake up to is, and I've decided that it's voices. Because I don't know, I use the iPhone generic alarm and the alarm, the clock app, and it's okay, but I still feel like it's a little jarring to hear music in the morning, even if it's pleasant, upbeat music. And I feel like the most natural thing to wake up to is when I've been asleep and all of a sudden I start hearing the noise my family is just making, just normal daily noise, they're out in the kitchen talking, cooking, making noise and stuff. And I feel like that is the most natural sound to wake up to. So I think I'd like to, one that I can connect to Bluetooth. So we'll play my favorite podcast in the morning. I have a devotional podcast I like. It's just a 10-minute morning devotional. And by the time the intro was over, I would be awake and then I could just lay in bed and listen to it. And then I wouldn't have to get up and turn it on, which I'm less likely to do. And it would be something really positive to start the day. And while that's probably something I could program my phone to do, I don't want my phone in my room because that does not help me promote healthy habits. Honestly, I feel like when you're an adult, you just buy most of the things you want and everything else is ridiculous. there's no one in my life I could ask for like a diamond necklace from, because that's like my big bucket list item. Is just like a small carat, like less than a carat diamond solitaire necklace. I have like a cubic zirconia one I've been wearing almost every time I put on a necklace for years. So I feel like it's a tried and true style that I would use a lot. And I guess just one of the things about being in my 20s is that as my frontal lobe has fully developed, I have gained an interest in fine jewelry. I've talked about this before, and I have some rings, but I don't have any necklaces. So I feel like a necklace is like the next thing that I should get. But like, there's nobody close to me that like I could ask for that from. And then I feel like, yeah, everything else I want, I pretty much buy. Oh, you know, I do want a jewelry box. Like, I got rid of my old jewelry stand, and I'd love to have a beautiful jewelry box, but the problem is I don't know which style I want, so that's probably one of the things I'm gonna buy myself. I feel like that's also a hindrance to like asking for things, is because like I don't even know what I want, and I don't want to leave it up to someone else to try to decide my taste. So it's easier just to choose things on my own sometimes. Yes, that is my Christmas wish list. So all of the gifts that I'm asking for are well under $100. So if you need ideas of what to ask for, there you go. Leave a comment and tell me what you're asking for Christmas. Maybe I'll come back after Christmas. Maybe I'll do like a Christmas Day vlog and then tell you what I bought my family. Because I like want to tell you, I don't exactly trust that they wouldn't find out. Like, I feel like one of them might watch it and like tell someone else by accident or something. Maybe I should have more faith in my family. As I'm working on this, I just saw the Amazon guy walk up with a package of tinsel I ordered for the tree. So I'm very excited about that. We've never done tinsel for the tree before. Ta-da! I need to choose a tag for me as well. What, you don't love that goo feeling on your hair? Oh, this is all one. Well, I guess it's all left. Where could they be? Do you know where those little fairy lights are? We could start right on them. Ask by dog. They're at their house.
What are they?
I was gonna put some of the little fairy lights on, because if you do two sizes of lights, it makes them look sparklier. This is all the lights we've found so far.
Those?
Yes.
We have way more.
Do we leave them on the fig tree?
I hope not.
I don't think so, because we also have to take that thing
No, we
apart.
had a real tree last year.
Oh,
So
you're right.
yeah.
I feel a trip going to Walmart.
It wouldn't be Christmas without an emergency
That's
trip for
right.
some lights or something. Some more? No, that's mom's. Alright. So this is the tinsel. I've never done tinsel before. We said it was a mess growing up. 2,000 strands, huh? Doesn't look like very much.
Do this not work?
Half of them don't.
Here. You know, these are probably all the lights we have because, you know, we had a way smaller tree last year.
No, we would have had a couple strands of these. They look done to me. I think they'll set up a little more as they come out. They do feel a little underdone. Maybe I'll put these back in for now. I'm not forgetting, but I am going to disregard that rubbing against these pine branches makes me itchy. Credit meter. Beautiful. I still have a ways. included, we cannot proceed without another string of lights. So I'm taking a break to eat a cookie.
Smells like Christmas.
In my
This
eye.
is so good.
It's in my eye.
It's in your eye.
What's in your eye?
Sprayed into my eye.
You sprayed it into your eye.
No.
What?
No. Oh, puny.
I think we're making half-lit trees the new trend.
That's
Cheers.
supposed to be set in this
I
movie,
think you're
and they
too
have
short.
that exact artwork on it, and I was like, that's so Target.
Yeah, but it might be too short for this size. I'm not gonna stuff it.
Out of it.
I will literally just get like a couple inches, so you might be able to.
But
It's gonna look so good though.
it's really.
Do you feel like the tinsel is skinny?
Yeah, why does it look skinny?
I don't know.
I put this tinsel on the diet.
Diet.
Why did I think it was gonna be like in clumps?
I feel like some comes on like a string. 'Cause that's
Yeah.
what I saw in the tutorial.
And it's a wonderful life.
Yeah, maybe it's harder than it
Don't.
looks. Here, let me pull the tree toward you.
I'm going to think
All that for what?
the top off.
No, we should.
Oh.
New Olympic sport.
Pine. Ooh.
Close. There's no bugs alive in this tree.
They shaking.
No. Oh my word. Oh, I think I did it.
Good.
Yeah.
It looks like a star.
It's
A
like
star.
it really. What's how it's looking?
So it's like it's bad.
Going to Walmart. Lights.
They're yellow, so they match.
Oh, can I have one?
Yeah, it's like you don't want
Not
bright white
LED,
lights.
You know?
I wonder how much
I'm
water.
no longer judging people for how their tree looks with the tinsel because this is definitely harder than it looks.
50
That will
yards.
be enough.
I think that's gonna be the way I do it.
No.
It does.
I thought the package said icing.
Yes, it's tree icing. There's no bows there yet.
24 days till Christmas.
What?
Huh? Guys, I don't have like Christmas presents for people.
I have no clue to get anybody.
It's funny, our tree always kind of
What do you
looks.
want?
Need a long one for down there.
We do kind of have a nature theme. You agree?
Do we have pine
Well, kind of
cones at all?
I love it though.
But
We got eggnog?
Okay, here's a short bow. I'll make a long bow.
tops to these. It's a couple days later, and I'm gonna put another string of lights on the lower part of the tree. I kind of jumped the gun, waiting for lights to arrive, and the top has about twice as many as the bottom, and it looks kind of sparse. I also added 2 strings of mini lights into the tree, and I knocked like half the tinsel off in the process of doing that. So I'm also going to add a bunch more tinsel. I bought it at Walmart this time instead of Amazon. When I tell you it was a third of the price, and I really wish that I had done that. Ouch. When I bought it originally, because I would have just bought it at Walmart. Okay, never mind. I think I need the other strand too. I really jammed my knee. I knelt on the outlet by accident, scraped it. It's already looking so much better. I feel like without enough lights, you can't really see the tinsel glittering. All right. Now it's looking properly squished. Well, guys, take it from me. If you're looking for Christmas tips, don't try to add lights to your tree after you put tinsel on it because it won't work very well. It's trees so you can see what I'm doing. You can see the tinsel on there right now, but it's kind of sparse. Kind of looks shredded cheese to me. I'm going to rearrange some of these. Them have fallen off, as you can see. My mom wants to do tinsel as a kid, and she said it was too messy, and I understand why now that I've tried it. In her defense, I was definitely so like a kid that would mess with the tree and like rearrange the ornaments and stuff. So I have this one. It's a little shepherd's ornament. It has some like frosted angels on the back and a glass globe. It doesn't have a wire on it, so I think I'm gonna attach a ribbon instead. This sparkly ball. And I think I'm gonna put this one directly underneath it because there's kind of a hole here that could use filled. Last, but certainly not least, I have this very embellished bauble with pearls and some tinsel. It just caught my eye. It was like 50 cents, so how could I resist? Move this star down. And now to complete tinselifying the tree. I saw an Instagram tutorial last year that was really great and showed a really beautiful final product of a tinseled tree. And I neglected to look it up before I bought tinsel, and the difference between this tinsel, which is like icicles, and that tinsel is that it comes on a strip. So the guy, he trimmed the strip down to a really thin piece. Turns on some more lights so we can see better. They trimmed the strip down to a really thin piece, so it was like eyelashes, and then they wove the individual bits of tinsel through the needles on each branch, so it kind of held it like a comb. And the finished product looks so good, and it's probably kind of mess-free too. And I was kind of regretting not looking it up before committing to this style. But then my dad said that he liked the icicles, and I think they're kind of nostalgic for him. Still would work better on a tree with more branches that stuck out further.
Yeah.
This one's been trimmed down pretty neat. Definitely want to cook.
Long is if I take my meat, not in the photo.
I don't think you can. There we go.
Do you get more sparkly stuff? This stuff seems way more sparkly.
It is more sparkly.
I like that.
It's I don't know. It's just from Walmart, but it's way better than.
Put some more over here.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing the back as well as that side. This stuff is definitely sparklier. I think it's maybe more crinkly. So more points for the light to scintillate off.
Check again tonight.
Oh. Adding it to the top definitely lends to the illusion that it's got tinsel on it more. The same amount I got originally, but you can see it's so much better.
Yeah, definitely shiny.
Now, let's do some bottom and on the back.